in life, you know, that vein. You have some people, Bob Marley said this. You have some people, them have hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Some people have ways and means. You know what I say? You know what I say?
Welcome back to the Yaadman podcast with David and Tonniel, the number one Jamaican podcast in Murcia,
Number one Jamaican podcast in Spain.
number one Jamaican podcast in Europe, and we're coming for the world.
Next to the world.
You know, we just kind of have an intro now, dog. You realize we have an intro.
Yeah, before we never have an intro.
We never have an intro. You like the intro?
Yeah.
You like the intro?
Of
You like
course.
the intro? You like the intro?
If you guys like the intro, like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You know what? I'm gonna limit the amount of times we ask people to subscribe to the episode.
I think we only do it once per episode.
Yeah, let's do it in the first minute so you can get it out of the way so you don't have to worry about hearing that in the middle of the conversation. So if you haven't already, hit the like, share, and subscribe button.
Yeah, we appreciate.
And we're gonna jump into it this week with the brain teasers.
Hey!
But you're tired, brother. Is your brain tired?
Yo, man, drink some tea. The tea is my fuel.
Okay, all right. I have, you can do 4?
Yeah, man.
4?
Yeah, man.
Okay, 4 of them. All right, first one will be on screen. So, the brain teasers, there are, what them call them, Rebus or Rubus brain teasers. I don't know what they're called, but I find them on the internet all the time. This one is essentially, I can't even describe it for the audio listeners. So, Tonniel is looking at some letters arranged in a white box, and he's trying to figure out what it means. So, this one, bro, you want a hint?
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. This blood clot thing said.
No. You know, I increased the difficulty this week.
Yeah, da, me see it.
I increased the difficulty because the last week you got them too easy.
Me see it.
So, what you seeing there? What you seeing? Just
Me say more onset. I don't know if this is supposed to be Spanish.
It's English. You know, me and the Spanish don't get along. We're not the best of friends. So, I think it's better when you read out what you're seeing.
More once on. More once on.
Okay.
More once on.
What else are you seeing? You have to take into consideration everything that's there.
More on moon. Once on.
Yeah.
Once on the moon. Once between the moon.
Close. What else are you noticing? It's a saying and you're close. What else are you noticing?
Brother, how they blow?
What color? Colors.
It's blue. More.
Okay. You got the blue. You got the blue. You get the ones, and it's a saying.
Blue moon. Once.
Yes.
Once in a blue moon.
Well done, sir.
Once in a blue moon.
That's
Shit.
it. That one there. I think that. Okay. This one now. What are you seeing?
Little too late.
That's not the saying, but
Little late. It's a too little. Why this not come out for me? My English. Oh my God. It's too late.
no.
It's a little too late.
too little. Too late.
Too little, too late. Ah.
Okay, one last one.
Last one.
This one's very easy. Seeing the word travel and 5 C's.
Travel the 5 C's.
No.
No, but there's 7 C's.
There you go. 7 oceans, actually. I think.
The 7 C's, man.
Travel.
Travel. Travel C5.
C5.
Dog, what is? What kind of witchcraft this?
You want an hint?
Me I try not to ask you for a hint.
You know what?
Like,
do you think?
Travel. Travel C.
Travel C.
Yeah, you travel and you see things.
You see,
Right?
see. Is that a phrase?
Yo, give me a hint.
Think about your passport. When do you need a passport?
For travel to another country.
Yeah.
Travel.
And look at the direction.
Overseas.
Travel
Overseas.
Exactly.
Ah.
Well done, dog. You got them. You know what? I didn't expect you to get all of them so quickly. You got them in less than 5 minutes. You got 3 in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
3 in 5 minutes. Let's see how quickly other people get them. But the moral dilemma for this week comes from a movie
Let's see.
that I watched. I think I watched it when I was a kid, actually. I shouldn't have watched this movie as a kid.
No?
What's one thing that you want to achieve out of life more than anything? Like, this would be you saying that you are a successful person. Apart from the podcast becoming the best podcast in the world. Outside of that. Like,
All right, no. I just want people remember me. I just want to be remembered. I don't want to be forgotten.
Okay.
I don't want to die.
okay. Remembered for what, though?
Remembered for
What's your ideal
me-
way to be remembered? Like a profession?
profession.
Yeah, profession-wise. Like, your dream profession. Like, what's one way? A musician, podcaster, dancer, painter.
Philosopher.
You want to be remembered as a philosopher? No.
No, not really. I just want people like, I would like to be remembered.
I need a
For
job.
my personality.
I need a job for the story.
A job?
I need a job. Like, if you were to, would you like to be remembered like Bob Marley? Something you're passionate about. Your most passionate thing that you would like. I could see myself doing this for the rest of my life, and I want to achieve it.
A motivator.
A motivational speaker. He doesn't make life the easy.
No.
I swear.
No.
Someone could have, I thought you would have said music or something.
Real way?
Yeah.
Real way, if may I be really honest, I would like to be remembered as a motivational speaker. But professionally, I would like to be remembered as someone who made a groundbreaking discovery in science.
Okay.
You know, based on something simple from everyday life. For example, I have this friend, his name is Kenroy Wallace. He's working on the effects of Aki to, not Aki, YAME. YAME and Aki to cancer. How you can use it to actually help to treat cancer, certain types of cancer.
Right, no, we're cooking.
For example, prostate cancer.
No, we're cooking.
Yeah.
No, we're cooking. Why not tomatoes?
Big up yourself, Kenroy.
Why not tomato for prostate cancer? But no, we're cooking.
Yeah.
No, we're cooking. Now I can start cooking up this dilemma for you. You're going to be a cancer scientist, a researcher.
Oh God, yeah.
Cure cancer, to cure prostate cancer, right?
Yeah.
All right, so imagine like this has been your dream since childhood, right? To cure cancer. Like, you know, someone that has been affected by it your entire life, that you've just dedicated it to cancer. This is an hypothetical, to curing cancer, right? You've done everything you need, but I know you're the kind of person that doesn't believe in investment and big pharma and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, you feel like if you were to discover the cure for cancer, big pharma would not allow you to.
Of course, now we've seen it happen in the history books.
They would not allow you to do it. So instead of going down that route, you put your own investment, your own money into your research, right? And all along this time, you had a high school sweetheart. You had someone. She was always there supporting you, supporting the research. She goes into the real estate industry, so she's made a lot of money, and she's pumped her money into your research, into your science, because she believes so much into you that it has brought you even closer together. You're so much in love that she would give you her last dollar, because she has faith that eventually you will come up with this cure for cancer.
Yeah.
When she looks at you, she just sees the man that will change the world. And when you look at her, you see her as your everything, your cornerstone.
Like Michelle and Barack.
Yeah. You know that there's no way you're going to cure cancer with her being in your corner. And she's dedicated her entire life to work to help support your research, your private research, right?
Yeah.
So in doing so, essentially this has led her to become bankrupt, because you're doing this research, you're not making any money. She's supporting the household and everything like that, right? And one day, the bank calls and says, we're going to foreclose on your house. And that means that she's going to have to stop investing in your research. And you feel like you're so close to your research. She's like, honey, I'm going to sell one house for this house. We're going to get 50,000 US dollars. I know that's not enough to finish your research because at the end of the day, you need over 500,000 more or a million, up to $1 million to finish your house, finish your research, right? There's a lot depending on it. You've invested years into it. So with this $50,000, you and her in bed one night said, oh, why don't we go to Las Vegas and just risk it all to see if we can make the money that we need? You know, you're trying to do something good. You're trying to change the world. And with that said, you both decide to go to Las Vegas and gamble the money. Right?
Las Vegas.
And gamble
Nevada.
the money. Yes, to gamble the money.
Ja.
So you're there and you're gambling. First night there in a nice hotel, say the Caesars, and you win 25K. So you're at 75K first night now. But while you're doing that, your wife goes on a walk and this man sees her and he's taken aback. He just sees her and he likes her. He just sees her and he likes her. He sees her and he likes her. He thinks she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
We know this movie.
And he likes her.
Yeah.
Right? She meets him in a weird situation as well, and they have a conversation. And, you know, they have good banter, but she's a wife. She loves you more than life itself. She loves you more than anything, and you love her more than anything. You both give your life for each other. So, the night one, you win 75K, and you're like, okay, we're back. Next night, you still need to get at least 500K to save the house, to basically continue your research so your wife can, you know, live her life. Right? Second night, you go there. First, you roll. Start losing money. You lose all the money you go with, including the 50K. So you're back at zero.
Jesus God.
And then you hear shouts at the other side of the table. You're angry. And you look over to your wife. And she's like, honey, it's okay. We'll figure it out. She's still got your back.
Yeah.
With all of this, you know, that. She's still there. You lost the last 50K of the money that she made.
From the house to below.
So you're basically going to be homeless with 50K, but she's there with you. She says, we'll figure something out. We tried this, but I believe in you. And you know, at the end of the day, that's what most men want. Like, there's someone to say,
somebody for listen and just say, you believe in you, man. Yeah, man.
And that just made you feel so complete, but deep down, you feel like you failed the one person that you don't want to fail. Even though you have confidence that your research will eventually get there, but you need to do it at least for her because she has given so much and sacrificed so much so you can do your research. You know she would be in a better position if it wasn't for you. Right? So you hear some screaming at another table. Someone's winning and you go over. It's a random guy there, but your wife recognizes him. It's a guy from the day before.
Hey!
Right? Turns out this guy... He sees her, he calls her over. He's making $1 million bet on the table.
Wahala.
And he says, blow on these dice. Wahala. So can win. And she blows on the dice and he wins the $1 million.
Wahala.
And he's like, oh my God, thank you so much. You're the only reason why I won this money.
Yeah.
And he's like, let me treat you to a room here. And your wife is like, oh, I'm here with my husband. He's like, oh, no problem. I'll put you guys in the best suite for the night. And you guys just come and join me for dinner because I just won $1 million because of you. So
wow,
you're like, what do we have to lose? Your husband's like, what do we have to lose? Let's do it. Like, you know, you've lost everything. Why not upgrade to a suite, have one last good night in Vegas and move on? After doing this, you're like, okay, fair enough. You go to the room. Your husband has you have a nice suit there. Your wife has a nice dress laid out on the bed. You're like, this man has money. This is the kind of money you need for your research. Maybe he's the answer to all your prayers.
Huh?
Maybe maybe you're like, maybe I should take an investment from him.
He's the answer to my prayers.
To all your prayers.
Hey.
Maybe you can pitch your cancer drug to this man.
Oh yes.
And maybe he will invest in it. And then you can repay your wife and cure cancer at the same time and make her proud of you, you know? while you decide this, all the time you walk into dinner, you're thinking all of this. How am I going to pitch this idea to him so that he invests? He just won $1 million. How can I get him to invest? What are you going to say to this man? You go to the dinner, you get in the room, you sat at the table. Table is set for 3. So you realize that 3 of you there, sat at the table, the best food, best wine on the table. And before you even start eating, he makes a proposal to you.
What kind of proposal now?
Not a very nice one, a very indecent one.
Indecent proposal. Wow.
He's like, I will give you $1 million if you allow me to spend a night with your wife.
What does a night mean? What is a night? What does a night entail?
One night.
What is one?
One night. I don't know what one night entails, brother. It could be a night where they just talk about movies or watch a movie.
Yeah.
Or it could be a night when you beat out your wife back all night. Just beat out her back.
You what?
But no, I'm not done yet, bro. In this moment, obviously, what's your first reaction? You're gonna refuse, right?
Of course, you can't risk the sweet bread. You know what I'm saying?
Easy refuse.
You can't risk the sweet bread.
You can't have your sweet bread that get crumbled up. Somebody that toast your sweet bread. No one's gonna toast your sweet bread, right? You refuse. It's fine.
Yeah.
You go back to the room. Reject him, hungry, you're vexed. You say, go suck your mother, brother. I'm gonna take your money. Right?
Straight.
Suck your mother straight. Oh, fuck my wife, basically $1 million. $1
million.
Go back to the room, and in the night, you're there, look at the ceiling. Both of your wife on one side, quiet.
And trouble start take you.
Quiet. And you look at the ceiling. And you think about it again. And you say, $1 million. I just turned on $1 million. To cure cancer. Make my wife proud.
And
you realize that your wife is awake as well. Both quiet in bed, just looking at the ceiling, both thinking about the same thing. In her head.
Rough.
It's rough. She's like, he really turned that down for me. His dreams just for me. So, she touch you on your shoulder. I said, why are you up? And you're like, I think you know why I'm up. I'm thinking about it. But I'm happy we didn't make this decision. She's like, why? And you're like, because I can't even picture just losing you for a night like that. She's like, but this is the one opportunity that you might have to do something great. This is all you need to get there. And I believe with this money, with this $1 million, you will cure cancer. You will essentially save a big population in the world. And you'll get to live out your dreams. And you're like, but I don't see you that way being able to do that. So you're conflicted. You're both conflicted by it. Then you both eventually argue, and then come to an agreement. I'll spend the night, she says, I'll spend the night with him, and what if we never talk about what happens on the night?
Yeah, man, what goes on in Vegas, stay in Vegas,
Essentially.
Yeah.
So, Tonniel,
when
she proposed this to you, would you, as a man, accept this, that your wife essentially will spend a night with a man for $1 million?
Let me tell you this now.
To live your dream. So would you let your wife spend a night with a man for $1 million so that you can achieve success?
In life, Davian, you have some people, Bob Marley said this, you have some people, them have hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Some people have ways and means. You know what I say?
This is your way and this is the means.
Some people have hopes and dreams, some have ways and means. You know what I say?
Bars! That's a fucking bar!
Yes, by the great Bob, yes. Uncle Bob.
Hopes and dreams, ways and means. Me I get that t-shirt with that. Me never said that on album. I'm getting that tattoo.
Yeah, man.
Hopes and dreams,
him say to that song. He said that song named Survival.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm last album. Yeah, brother. So with that said now, hopes and dreams. My hopes and dreams are getting this, is to get this cure for cancer, to find this cure.
Yeah.
You know what I say? You know, I work hard, I sell my house, my wife give me money. We gamble it off, not only me, we gamble it.
Mm-hmm.
And I lose it. Now, going back to ground zero.
Yeah. No, below zero.
Below ground zero, because you lose your house.
Yeah.
You're in Vegas with no money at all. You have to go back home.
Yeah.
Where you going to sleep? All of these things. The $1 million look nice, you know?
You know where your wife is going to sleep.
Hey, but me? Hey. No, the $1 million looks sweet. It looks sweet. Okay. It look nice. It tempting.
Yeah.
But the sweet bread, man. The sweet bread. So we can't give up the sweet bread.
You'd say no?
The thing is,
cancer?
Not only for me, you know, Davin. The thing is, she might not be the same person after that night.
To cure cancer?
She might not be the same person after that. We might not be the same people after that night.
You're never the same people after any night. You wake up different every night.
No, but that night is a different night. One, because you find yourself with your back against the wall.
Your wife's back.
Yo. Yo, it's tough, dog. You find yourself with your back against the wall. You can't exactly help yourself in a situation like that. And then the devil come. The man with the suitcase. Remember the man with the suitcase?
Yes.
He's the man with the suitcase. The devil come.
Okay.
And offer you $1 million. I can't say yes to the devil, Davin. I say no.
You say no to cure cancer?
Yes, because there are other ways and means to get this thing.
How do you know that? You tried everything.
No, man. The thing is, you can bring your research to somebody who can finance your research.
But you don't believe in investment. Remember?
From other.
You are the man that says you don't believe in investment.
But guess what now? In a situation like this, whether I like it or not, I have to go believe in an investment.
You think
it might not even be a big pharma company. It can be an independent investor.
Yeah, what if this
or a collective? What about a GoFund? No, a GoFund wouldn't go well because people funny about things like that. People funny about like treatment and medical ailments when it come on to like a GoFund.
No, you have applications where you can get your business invested in, like what's it called? Some Go Starter or something like that, where you can put your business idea and people invest in it for a percentage of it.
Yeah. So I would actually try to look on other ways and means.
That's not an
to
option.
Get this done.
It's either you accept
yes, it's either yes or no.
Yes or no. You fail or not. You let the man beat out your wife back, or.
Well, guess what, Mr. Money Man. Goodbye, Mr. Money Man.
You're not taking it.
No.
What if your wife said yes?
If my wife say yes, well, she say yes, and she keep the money.
She keep the money.
She keep the money.
And you divorce her. Like if she said.
But the thing is, no.
If she feels like you're giving,
why would she say yes?
Because
she do this for me.
Yes, she's.
Me would I tell her, don't do this for me. Because it's a sacrifice. Yes, all right. You're sacrificing yourself. Yes, it might be for the greater good of humankind and for the world to cure cancer. You know, but you sacrifice yourself. As I said, she not will come out of it the same.
Yeah, but
she will come out of it. Chances are she probably can't even walk after. I don't know, dog.
Why them go for the hike?
I don't know where this man go to her. So, you know what I'm saying?
So you'd put that just one night with your wife over curing cancer.
But as I said, Davian, you have people who have hopes and dreams, and you have people who have ways and means, Davian.
But this is the way and the means by which you could achieve your dreams. Like it's literally being presented to you. One night with your wife.
But $1 million can start the research, but you can't finish the research.
No, remember, we already covered that's all you need. That's all you need to finish. You need 500 to $1 million. This will fix your life. This will make everything different.
You know, one side of me, honestly, Davian is saying, let her go. It's for the greater good.
Mm-hmm.
But one side of me, I say, I'm a life partner, this.
Yeah.
I'm a sweet bread, this.
You think your sweet bread will stick it out?
Oh God!
True more poverty.
You should be with me too when I'm poor.
Right.
You know.
I have a lot of expectations. You know.
What's I say? One side of me, I say yes, take the money and do the research and save humankind. One side of me, I be selfish and say no. Yeah. I'm a wife. This.
Yeah. But you know what? The thing is, I never said that you would sleep with her. What if you knew you wouldn't sleep with her?
You know, for tell you the truth, Davian, that even worse when you think about it, because sleeping with somebody else's partner is bad, but you have worse things where you actually can't do with other people's partner.
You just take her out on a date and try to. What if he tries to use the night to make her fall in love with him?
With him?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean him like him like try plant a seed?
Yeah, just you use this one night. So this is the life you could have if you were with me.
But the thing is, she not even gonna tell me. She not gonna tell me, dog. She not gonna tell me what happened. So I'll be just there all my life, thinking about what happened in Vegas, stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see her. I'm gonna say Jesus Christ. Like me not think me could have look on her for maybe a time, dog. Me don't know.
Every time she bend over, you're like, wonder.
Yeah, dog. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough.
She try a new move with you. You say, I wonder.
It's rough, man. It's rough, Davian. But I'm gonna go with myself itself. I'm gonna say no to Mr. Money Man.
Oh, okay.
No to
So
Mr.
you heard
Money
it all
Man.
with your people. Tonniel will not cure cancer because he's very selfish and he doesn't believe that his wife would come back to him. You heard it
No,
all.
my wife will come back to me. Because one night is just one night, but
Sometimes
she'll come back to me in pieces. You know, but buy a whole white. No, not buy. That's not what I signed up for.
That's not what you said.
No.
But just imagine, bro. She come back and she a hop. Injured. But yeah.
So that was the moral dilemma.
Moral dilemma.
I have a question for you before you ask me a question, Davian.
Alright, do you think?
So recently, we have seen some things happening in Jamaica that are raising a few questions. It's about a certain artist. Upon his release from prison, I've never seen somebody receive such a warm welcome, and much less for such a crime that they did. You know what I say? We love him, you know what I say?
Who's the artist?
Well, I know. You will soon know. More you decide. More you know. We never expect that from the artists. It happened. You know, everybody deserves forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never seen somebody being forgiven so easily. And so without, like, what them call this now? Like without repercussions. We opened our arms and we accepted him
Back in society.
back into Jamaican society.
You talking Buju?
Yeah, man. The man even come back and do a big concert. Buju do this concert from Jamaica to Bahamas, all the way to even Netherlands him reach after coming off a drug charge from the US. You know? Me the kind of suspect from them time there.
Yeah.
And now, him get back him US passport.
No, he never had
Him
a
US
passport.
visa.
US visa.
And he's on tour now, Buju Banton. He's on his US tour now. Some people are raising the question as to say that Buju might have been, I don't want to say this, but working with those guys, the IBF, those guys. Don't call them name. That's why him basically come back in a society so fast and find him way around again. Easily.
Personally, my opinion is I don't think that's the case because the length of his sentence was not cut short. Though I think he got paroled. If I'm
they get paroled.
he got paroled, but not outside. If he was indeed doing that, I think it would have been a situation where you would have spent even less time there. Because why spend essentially your full sentence if you're just going to, collaborate? I don't think that's the case. For me, in this instance, like you summarize it so good. Some people have hopes and dreams. Some people have ways and means. He's a man of means.
Yeah, man.
He's a man. He has
Man,
money.
don't play with Gaga, man.
He has money. And once you have money, that opens more doors to you.
Yeah.
So him getting deported or getting a visa to go back to America is essentially having to do with his influence. He's an affluent person. He has money, so he can get the right lawyers. Yeah. He's a Grammy nominated and Grammy winning, I believe, artist. So him being Grammy nominated and Grammy winning, that status is there. So he has that status. He was convicted of one drug charge. he went through the rehabilitation process, and I think he even got a degree.
Yeah, man, him study when
prison.
him in a jail.
Exactly.
Him study,
So
yeah.
there are so many arguments that could have been made for his case to say that he can be legitimately re-entered in the society. Normally, I think people have to wait after being deported 5 to 10 years to be able to qualify for a visa. And then there are other ways that you can also qualify for a visa after you've been deported. Let's say that you have a family member or a child or a spouse there that is severely ill. You can get a waiver to go there. You can also get a business waiver because Buju generates a lot of money for the economy.
Man.
So with all those said, like anything outside of that, I don't necessarily feel like there is any misconstruences there. Like I feel like it's just a matter of him having money and him using the money for the means.
All me know, Buju have a good liar.
Him
have a blood clap, he's a liar.
He has probably the
Him
best liar.
Him have a liar like how OJ they have Johnny Cochran. Remember Johnny Cochran?
Johnny Cochran.
That's the man name.
Cochran. It's spelled Cochran, but a Cochran.
It's spelled Cochran. Cochran. Remember Bridget with that last name there too? Cochran, yeah, Johnny Cochran.
Did they tease him in school? Like, yeah, you can't.
In a university.
You can't grow up in Jamaica with a name like that. With cock in your name, no. You can't grow up with cock in your name.
Brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, but but as in my opinion on this, I was just like giving the rundown of the case, you know. My opinion on this, as you say, and as I say, is either one. Him have a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Two, his influence would let them want to like reinstate him into like generating money again in the US.
Yeah.
I might work with them guys there.
It's a lot of options.
But
allegedly.
I hope it's the right thing I go on. You know, I say I wouldn't like to know.
Honestly, it could be even my opinion. It could be a combination of all those things.
Maybe, yeah. It can be.
You know that you can be convicted of crimes in America and still not be deported to Jamaica even if you're not a citizen, right?
What kind of crime?
Any crime, violent crime, drug crime. Once you get parole, you can file for asylum. So you can say that because you're involved in this crime, if you go back to Jamaica, the people there will kill you. And with that means you can apply for a certain waiver. And you apply for asylum while the asylum is being processed. Because for asylum, you just need to be able to prove that if they deport you to your country, there's a high likelihood that you will lose your life.
How me prove that now, Rasta?
You prove it by getting witness statements. You get... Look at me being a lawyer today.
Yeah, you're a liar. Yeah, you name Mr. Cochran today.
Pause. And that's pause, man. That. So
yeah.
You can get these waivers to prove that your life is a threat. You can get witnesses to testify. Police records back home where you come from in Jamaica to get like criminal records saying from the police and stuff like that. Just legal documents and just credible people to testify. Yeah. Not only in Jamaica, any country. If you file for asylum in any country, once you can legitimately prove that your life is at risk due to political unrest, crime and violence, sexuality as well, religion, or some other factors, you can get asylum. Even if you've committed a crime in some of those countries. It differs based on the country, but it's still a possibility. Like, all hope is not lost once you commit a crime. Like, a lot of people that get deported, they find their way back to the country as well. They just have to wait out the time. I think it's 5 to 10 years you have to just wait out.
But to be honest, Buju, him get released in 2019.
No, he didn't meet the time criteria, for sure. He didn't meet the time.
Exactly. It's supposed to be October this year, if anything.
So what he probably is another thing for the waiver. He probably got a lot of witnesses or a lot of people to write on his behalf. DJ Khaled, very influential.
Oh, God, man.
In the music industry.
Yeah, man.
Record producers,
P.
labels. I'm saying probably I don't know who, but he will probably
Somebody.
He's gonna make someone a lot of money.
Yeah, man, of course, man.
So he's gonna get these things and easier.
Yeah.
For me and you, send us back with a mad injection.
Yeah, man, that them will do it. They will do that to us, yes.
With a mad injection because we don't have the same status in society.
No, we don't.
Yeah, and another thing, he was a first-time offender.
Yeah, that counts for a lot too. That counts for a
He was
lot.
a first-time offender.
Yeah.
So ways and means. And
Hopes
you got
and
there.
dreams.
Ways and means, hopes and dreams.
Yes.
I think we should do the game now.
You never have a question for me?
The question I have is a very intricate question, brother.
Go in it, man.
You sure?
I feel like...
You get the energy back a bit? You got the energy back?
Yeah, man, that's cool, man. Once we start talk, you don't know.
Yeah, see, I tell you, just love chat.
Yeah.
Love chat. Love chat. All right. Do you think you have free will? Any of the decisions you've made, do you think you've done them of your own volition?
All right, now. So there's a difference between free will and liberty. You know what I say?
Okay.
Free will is that I can do what I want. I can actually do what I want.
Yeah.
Everything I want to do, I can do it. Liberty is I can do things, but within like a box of rules, basically.
Okay.
You know?
That's how you're defining free will?
Free will and liberty.
All right.
I believe that I have liberty. I don't have free will. I don't believe there is free will. For me at least.
I don't think anyone has free will, actually.
Yeah, man. Once your name Rothschild or your name
No.
Gates.
No, but even
or your
so,
name
I don't think they have free will either. I think
Davian, them have more than free will. If I'm all right.
I would say they have more liberty. If you define it that way, they would have more liberty. Not
No,
more free will.
free will is free will basically in like small words, poca palabras. The world is yours.
No.
Liberty is okay.
No, I mean like for
The world is yours under these rules,
Okay,
and you have to adhere to these rules.
You're interpreting it a different way. I mean like decisions you make. I'm not talking about what you have access to or
Yeah.
the decisions you make. Let's say the decision for me to pick up this. Right? My decision to pick up this. Do you think I did it freely? Did you think I made my own conscious decision to pick this up?
Well, yes.
I don't think so.
You feel like it was influenced by your subconscious. Yeah, but doesn't even know what you're saying.
I feel like my decision to pick this up was based on my experiences in the past where I've realized that it's better to use examples to illustrate an idea. So my experience I've basically pushed me to do this, or it was even predetermined for me to have this apricot to pick it up, because I did not have to put these apricots there as well. Like I didn't put them there.
Yeah.
So it was put there, and then I decided to take it up. But
if you put it that way, then no, we don't have free will.
So that's my question.
But yeah, as I said, that's what I said before. We don't have free will. We actually have liberty. Free will. If I think I have free will, I have free will to go and buy this coat if I like it. Go and drink, spend money as I like if I like it. But I don't have the free will to organize a group of 50 people and go to the local government and say, hey, local government, us, the community of the Yaadman podcast, believe that all podcasters in Murcia should get free mics, free microphones. Or all podcasts in Murcia should have like what you call it? Like a chaperone? What's a person that like sponsors you? Or let's say a sponsor. No, but there was a word I was looking for.
Your benefactor?
Basically, all podcasts should have a benefactor. And we need to have these things as a podcast because we believe that we are contributing to society. We are relaxing the minds of people who actually listen to us. we are changing thoughts. We're opening minds to certain things, you know?
I don't think it's that deep for us, but
Wow. You'll be surprised.
yeah.
Yeah, man. You never sit down and listen to a nice reasoning where make you think and kind of
No, I listen.
change your train of thought.
Those are the most of the podcasts I listen to. But
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying is, like, for free will, that means there has to be no sequence of events that influence the decision to do certain things. Like,
There's always a sequence of events.
so essentially, no free will.
There's no free will, Davian.
There we have it. No free will. I'm sorry, people.
There's no free will.
If you feel like you have free will, and I'm not going to influence you to do anything, then don't subscribe. Don't subscribe. It's not me telling you not to do it. Don't subscribe. Just don't do it. Like, I promise you.
Yeah.
You have all the free will that you need.
Yeah,
Don't
man,
subscribe. All right.
Free will.
TT. Time for the TT. And then...
Time. All right, so let us go to this week's Tonniel's Tunes. This week, I actually chose some songs where I don't know what they're saying, but I love these songs. You know what I say? Because music sometimes is more than understanding, you know. It's a feeling. It's a feeling.
Bro, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
And you know what I first saw on Instagram today?
What
I'm going to put the link here. So people can probably see. I saw that Congo as their first mute artist. The tune bad. You have another brother, the French brother, man. No teeth, yeah, so. No teeth. And him have another tune, man. The French brother, man, without no teeth, man.
And him sing a song where they trendy.
It went viral.
I know which one, you know, Rasta. I know which one. The thing is, no.
Okay. Put out the tune, them, dog. But that tune there just today, that was man say, yo, look at that. You have dumb man that sing song.
YAME.
YAME?
Maybe.
Play it on it.
You're not gonna get cancelled?
No. I probably YAME, you know. Or the same song, Bekani.
Yo!
I might.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, man. Big tune. Him bad, the youth, they bad.
Yo, but
You ever see
imagine if he put in teeth.
No, the thing is now, he best not do it. You know why? He going to change him sound. You remember Gully Bop?
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, Gully Bop, him sound, they actually change after him get him teeth and whatever. Him wasn't the same Gully Bop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I saw another guy. I think I was watching the Drewski show. Could have been there. The guy is called the Ugliest Rapper Alive.
What a name.
Ugliest Rapper Alive.
It's like Biggie Smalls. Yeah.
The ugliest. I think that's a big difference. Ugliest Rapper Alive and Biggie Smalls. The one called himself the Ugliest Rapper Alive, but he's proud. Yeah.
Ugliest
Dirty.
Rapper Alive.
Alright, your tunes.
Yes, Rasta. So as I say, music is a feeling.
Okay.
It don't have to be something where you understand, but once you feel the music, you feel the music.
Yeah.
You know? Music is spiritual, you know. And this week's tunes, a lot of these languages, as I say, they range from Arabic to Hindu to there's a language that they speak in Mali. I don't remember the name of the language. I put a song from this artist before. And Turkish. Right, so the first one on the list is a song by Muslim Gerses, or Turkish people call him Muslim Baba, called, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Olmadi Yar. Right? Muslim Baba, he would be like the Bob Marley of Turkey.
Yeah.
You know? Rest in peace. You know, he passed away a few years ago. But his songs, it bring a lot of emotion. He sings very well, and how he sings his songs, it like bring a lot of emotions to you. Next one on the list is Cheya Cheya, and it comes from a Bollywood movie, by Sukhwinder Singh, right? And the Bollywood musical extravaganza. This one is Hindu. Okay. Next one is Tamali Mak by Amir Diab. This is an Arabic song. Habibi, Habibi.
No, I love those
Habibi.
songs.
Yeah, man, they're nice.
Habibi.
Nice. And a song by Omo Sangare called Dugu Kamalemba. You remember this artist?
Yeah, this is not the first time he's on the playlist.
She's on the playlist.
It's not the first time she's on the
Yeah,
playlist.
I introduced a song from her earlier. It was telling about what you should do as a wife.
Oh, okay.
Not what you should do, but try to understand your mother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
You know, be good with your mother-in-law.
That's from a few episodes ago.
Yeah. And last but not least is a song by Singiz Kertoglu and Akamat Altun called Duyan Lara, Duyan Mayan Lara.
Bombokla.
Yeah, man.
It's not a,
Duyan Mala. Yeah, man. Tune that. I love them
It
song,
looks like
man.
you was under some shisha this week, or something.
No.
That sounds like
No.
Shisha lounge, just picking up songs. It sounds like some shisha lounge song, I swear.
But this song, it was actually introduced to me by one of my Turkish friends from back in the past named Khan.
Oh, okay.
Used to call him Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And those are Tonniel's tunes for this week.
All
Rasta.
right. No time for 5-second game.
5-second game.
The game since-
No, man, we can run game. People like game in a Rasta.
Bro, you're the one that came here and said that you were tired today, no?
People love game, you know.
All right. So the 5-second game.
Explain it to them, Davian. For those who don't know, for those who think they know, and for those who want to know.
The 5-second game is where we have 5 seconds to answer a question. Each questions will have 3 answers to it. For example, what are 3 colors? The answers be red, blue, green. And you have 5 seconds to basically list those answers. The questions come from general knowledge, pop culture, yada, yada, yada. We can ask anything each week. All right? So I think I'm still leading because I don't think Tonniel has won once.
No, brother, 2 times.
No.
2 times.
No.
Check the pass.
No.
Check the pass.
Either way, I'm still leading by a landslide.
Check the
Literally a
pass.
landslide, like Everest away. But we do it because the fans like it and I like winning. So let's see if I continue
Mr.
this week.
Chulo.
All
Alright, so me ask you a question first, Mr. Davian.
Okay.
What a question, easy man.
Okay.
You know what to? I feel like say because me have such a good heart.
Yeah, but
The easy question them just gravitate towards my fingers when time I put my hand in the box.
Yeah, do you think?
You know, because do good unto others and good will follow you.
Go on.
Alright, so your question is name 3 parts of a cell.
Mitochondria, nucleus, the cell wall.
Yes. Excellent. Very
Biochemist. Biochemist. Your time to run the road. So that was 1-0. 3 parts of a cell. Okay, ready? Oh, you're not gonna get this one. If you get this one, I change my name.
Yeah?
I change my name if you get this one. I promise you. Change
could
your
see.
name, and the fans can pick. Name 3 actors who have portrayed Batman in live action films. 5 seconds.
Live action. Brother, forget that question. Fuck that. Me didn't even have an answer that, brother.
Batman? You know,
Brother, me can only name live action.
movie. Live action is a movie.
Brother, the only one me can name is what name? Something Bean.
Being? That's not
No.
Batman.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm. Arnold Schwarzenegger. No,
he was
it was the
in
blue
one.
man, yeah. Brother, I don't know.
Ben Affleck,
Brother, I don't know.
Michael Keaton,
I don't know.
George Clooney.
I don't know.
Well, it's the forfeit time. But let's do the forfeit.
Leave
If
me
you
out of
lose-
Hollywood, man.
If you lose the game. Let's do one forfeit if you lose the game.
Leave me out of Hollywood,
Go on
David.
a road.
What?
My question. No, the forfeit is who lose the game. Let's do it like that. I better though.
Yeah.
Alright. I would have gotten that one, right? Just putting it out there. Of course I would.
Yeah, man. See me kill you now. See me kill you now.
It's 1-0 to me.
All right.
2-0 now.
This one says, name 3 actors who have portrayed James Bond in the official film series.
Daniel Craig, Ian Fleming, and... Fucking hell, what's the brother with that?
You're dead, man. So this one, what did you say?
Daniel Craig.
Good.
Fleming and
I
the
don't know
old
Fleming.
man. The old man.
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore is
Sean
one of the
Connery.
first. Sean fucking Connery.
He was the one who was in the James Bond film that they filmed in Jamaica, right?
That was Fleming, I think.
No, man.
Sean
No,
Connery.
the first James Bond movie that they filmed in
Sean
Jamaica.
Connery is the brother with the beard. And I'm saying B2 one too. Like,
Yeah?
yeah, he said that in an interview.
We burn him.
In those days, it wasn't cancelable.
We burn him.
He's the brother that speaks like this, like, money panic. Where you at?
Yeah. I think
Beard, white beard, Sean Connery.
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right.
All right,
leading.
so yeah. Still leading.
Still leading. So 1-0. 1-0. Your second question now. Okay. This is easy.
You have your timer?
This question, you can't ask this question.
Why not?
It says name 3 acronyms. Oh, yeah. And it's too easy, brother.
Dog, what you mean too easy, brother?
All right. You know what? If this is all you want to win, you know what?
Nobody ball, no man.
Okay, if this is all you want to win,
Yeah.
okay. Name 3 acronyms.
CIA, FBI, IMF. Him not like when we win nothing, people.
I got asked this freaking James Bond. You get asked to say 3.
Brother, you get asked name parts of the cell.
Cell? How many people can actually name 3 parts of the cell?
Brother, from your little them teach you about this.
You
the
did-
thing we cover, the cell wall.
How many people can name?
The workaholic of the cell, the mitochondria.
No, how many people
And if
can-
it's a plant cell, chloroplast, because it needs to turn green with chlorophyll. Davian. He's
He's a bio
That is not-
chemist.
that
you
is not-
study
you-
biochemistry
my
in
brother,
university.
my brother, I give science class to kids who are 9-10 years. That's what they're learning.
Yeah, but okay.
In natural
how many
science.
people? I promise you, Tonniel, if we do a poll right now,
Yeah.
people cannot name three parts of the cell.
That's cool now, Davian. Believe
And
me.
I'm not saying that we're smarter than the average. I'm just saying like it's not something that everyone will remember because you learn it so early, you forget it. Like, when am I going to need to know 3 parts of the cell?
Never.
Yeah.
Well,
When I
yeah.
go to the tax office, they ask you 3 parts. No, they don't ask you 3 parts of the cell.
You know what? Yeah. It's useful in life. Let me tell you how you can apply it in life. Again, old people, geniuses. My father used to teach me this with potato and planting. You know what is osmosis?
Yeah, the absorption of the water, no?
Yeah, when it move from higher concentration to lower concentration
Through
to a semi-permeable membrane, right?
Look at it.
So,
yeah.
so you know, member, look there. Yeah, how long ago you learned this? All right. So, my father used to teach me.
Yeah.
Forget the planting and the potato, like forget the salt. Instead of adding salt after, you soak it for like half hour or 20 minutes before you fry it. Osmosis, Rasta.
Yeah, they absorb.
And my father, I don't think him know the word osmosis, honestly.
But that's like, yeah, but I'm saying they might know, like you can know something, but not know it when you reduce it.
Oh,
down
yeah,
to
man.
scientific
But
base.
me just give a general answer.
We will find out how many people actually know these things. Okay.
All right.
Final question. It's what? 1-1?
Yeah.
This is how you like to win. Easy questions. Like
Yeah,
I feel less than.
Every day bucket go well, one day must drop out.
All right.
Blood clot. See me kill you now. All right. Name 3 varieties of apples.
Otaiti, American apple, red apple, green apple.
Go with that. Go away with that, man. Go away with that, man.
Yeah.
This is actually really hard. So it says
No, I should have gotten that one.
Granny Smith, Golden, Gala,
Yeah, I should have gotten
Fuji.
that. Fuji. Yeah, I should have
Fuji,
gotten that.
and
Like,
Pink Lady.
I should have gotten that.
I would never get this question. I'm not a
no,
fan. I don't believe.
If I had more time, I
Like-
would have probably gotten that.
Let me just say this. I don't believe an apple should be considered a fruit. For me,
Why? It has
because
seeds in
for
it.
me, fruits, yeah. By definition, yes. But for me, a fruit is a mango. A fruit is a passion fruit. Because apples are so like bland.
No, what apples have you? You've not been.
Brother, me
You've been.
eat all kind of
You're
apple,
not.
brother.
You're not eating that gala apple. You're not eating that Granny Smith.
It sound like you eat some apple when me not know about.
That Fuji apple. The right apple. You just have to eat the right apple.
I don't know, Rasta.
I promise you. All right. When next time we go Mercadona, I'll pick up some apple. All right.
I'll hold you to it. And the last question.
You know you can win the game now.
Yeah, man. Make we hear it.
You can't do this, you know. You can't win this one.
Messi Patilla.
Lord. Brother, you get the easiest questions ever. Congratulations. I don't even need to ask you the question.
I won't count my eggs until the chicken hatch.
The chicken hatch. Brother, I don't even want to ask you this question. I promise. Like, it's so easy.
The baby them kill you sometime, you know. Believe me.
All right. Name 3 exercises for your biceps.
Dog, no. Curl, bench press. Dog, brother, no, brother. I'm not, brother. You would have know this, boy. You go gym.
You couldn't name 3 exercises?
No. For tell you the truth. Me can show you 3, but me can't name them.
For the biceps, all right. It's a draw, but we need somebody to do a dare. So one more question.
All right.
Carry to the final. We can't have a draw. But like this, you know, no, we can never have a draw. I don't like draws.
You don't like draws?
No, I don't like draws.
What you like then? If you
Taking
don't like
them
draws. Wow, Davian, make we see. Wow, this is a nice question.
Time, you have your phone, brother.
This question, go and see if you know about. All right, so it says, I feel like you can do this.
Yeah, I'm
I feel like you can do
motivation.
this.
Thank you.
All right, name 3 prominent figures associated with the civil rights movement in the United States.
Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and Marcus Garvey as well.
Civil rights?
Black Star Line.
Civil rights? No.
Everything.
Civil rights? No. Marcus Garvey never. What? No.
Yes.
Civil-
Where
Listen.
Marcus Garvey was start? Where did the Black Star Line bomb class start?
Yes, Marcus Garvey is the greatest Pan-Africanist there is.
So
right?
you're saying
he was the first one. He was the prototype. Everybody leads in his example.
Okay,
you know this red, black, and green flag.
Yeah.
He was the one who came up with the colors.
Okay.
But
How
he was not involved in the civil rights movement.
How has that impacted the civil rights? Did it impact the civil rights
No, man.
movement?
We are talking about
Did
the
it
civil rights.
impact the civil rights movement? That is the question.
Davian.
Did it impact the civil rights movement?
This
Did
question-
he motivate people to become a part of the civil rights movement?
Davian.
Did he or did he not?
He did not.
He did not motivate the Pan-Africanists. How many Pan-Africanists have become
But the Pan-African
prominent?
movement is different from the civil rights movement. You know,
No,
Rasta.
but they still go for civil rights.
Yeah,
A part of Pan-Africanism is that black people should have civil rights as well. So did
Yes.
he? Or
No,
did he
actually,
not?
no.
They don't. So they don't want civil rights.
No.
They don't want civil rights.
Pan-Africanism is not using the same system that is there. Pan-Africanism is building a whole new system for us. We move out of the
So you're
system, we
saying-
build our own towns. We spend our own money within our community.
So does not give them rights as well to do that. Don't they need civil rights in order to build these systems?
No. You look for it. No, you look for it outside.
Outside.
Brother, this is the philosophy of Marcus
But that
Garvey.
means
You know.
that's a duality then.
Don't make
That's a society
Babylon
of
don't make
duality.
Babylon give you soap for wash your face.
So you're
you must
saying-
make your own soap. Basically.
You use your words up.
Why you bring this for me now? We're talking about Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X and all of them, man. Yeah.
Okay.
But big up Marcus Garvey, the first, the prototype.
I would say Marcus Garvey affected the civil rights movement. He's the first
But you know what, Tom?
person that I feel like the IBF people them bug and thought trace and them thing there. before even Malcolm X and them. Man.
Yeah, man. Them they try to get him
And
out.
they were influenced by his works as well.
Listen, for be honest, Davian,
Okay.
on a different day, I would have given the points, but you know, sorry. Sorry. Me actually appreciate so you actually mentioned Marcus Garvey, for real. For real.
After mention.
It's a name that should be called on the four corners of the
You
earth.
know what? All right, let's go. You know, no, Tony.
He's the greatest African that ever exists.
Tonniel, it's alright. I'm happy with it. No, I'm happy with it. Your blood clot, you know.
Yo, if you don't get that one, you're a draw, you know. Could just call it a draw.
Alright. Name 3 European countries that are not members of the EU. You live here, so
Andorra, Malta, and Serbia.
wrong.
No, Serbia's a
No, Serbia is not a part, but Malta is a part. Malta is a part of the EU.
Malta. Ah.
Yes.
You know, instead of Malta, I should have said
Andorra is technically a part of the EU as well.
technically or is.
I think he is. Yeah, right up top there. Right next to Spain. The tiny country.
Well, here I know. With the Pampar.
But I want somebody to do a punishment, brother. Like
Stop all Harden, no, Davian. Stop all Harden, no, brother.
No, one more round. No,
Davian, we're going to do the
I
question.
don't
them, you know.
believe in no. That's no.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Yo.
Someone needs to win.
No.
Someone needs to win.
Well,
If you refuse to play, you forfeit.
no,
Then fucking play the game then.
brother.
If you refuse to play, you forfeit.
Call somebody to read the question to you. Because I'm not read that question here to you. I will get up here now. For all who still listen,
Tonniel has forfeited.
Tonniel has signed out of this conversation.
You're forfeiting?
I'm not forfeiting.
No. Essentially, refuse to participate.
Davian,
Alright.
take a draw, Rasta. Take a draw, Rasta. But we have to
Thank everyone for tuning in.
So we not do the punishment, brother.
So we both are gonna do the punishment.
Why not?
Alright.
We can hold hands if you want.
No
to.
pause. No. Daniel, cut that out. Cut that out. Alright. You know what? You pick it, cause you.
Pick my poison.
Yeah. What's the punishment?
What the fuck? It said draw a picture using your mouth to hold the pen. Draw a picture using your mouth holding the pen, basically.
Alright.
Brother, with the blood clot kind of challenge them. I will bring them thing here.
Alright. Draw your picture, cause you say you want to do the punishment. You deserve
How am I
it.
gonna do this, brother?
See some pen there. Pass on. Can pass a book there, please.
Give me a book, Rasta.
Journal?
Yeah. It's not a journal. It's my notebook. It's not a journal. Not that there's anything. The marker's there.
Mark or a pen, dog.
You want to use the pen? Alright. Here you go.
Give me a draw.
I don't know where you're going to draw, but hurry up and draw.
Alright. Let me show you. Let me teach you. I'm going to teach you a lesson, Davian. With this drawing, I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Alright. Do your thing, Rasta.
Wow, let me see if it's right first.
That's why I would say use the marker, because the marker was more. We got draw dog.
Love conquers all. Love conquers all. Live in love and love will follow your people. You've heard it here. All right. You see that? It's a perfect heart, this to you know, dog. Look at it.
Yeah, man. You're a bad man. Dog, John. Can't tear that out of the book. We don't want that.
Not tear no page out of no man book.
It says tearing a page out of my book. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
So on to yours.
Your punishment.
I had to put-
You idiot, man. How the boy here? How to the youth here? You think you get away? Hey. Yeah, man. Thank you, but thank you. Yeah, man.
pass that.
This?
So, you want me to pick a different one? Okay, I'll pick a different one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that one was a bit pausy. Balance a spoon and no.
Yeah, you just always a balance things, Davian, on your head top. What is?
Recite a random fact about space. What random fact? I don't know any random fact. Oh, I have a random
The
fact.
fact that the moon landing did not happen.
It's a random fact. The moon landing did happen.
Says who?
Yeah, let's not go into that. That's
You
an
have, you
entire
have
debate.
proof.
Yeah.
You were you there, Davian?
I'm gonna give a mnemonic device that I learned to learn the solar system.
Yeah.
It's called My Very Educated Mother Taught Me That There are 9 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
Mother.
My very educated mother
Showed me.
showed me there were 9 planets.
Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah,
You
yeah.
remember it?
Yeah, man.
My
That's
very
that's how they taught
educated
us to remember
Mercury,
the solar
Venus,
system.
Earth, Mars. What's the one after Mars? Saturn, Uranus, Neptune,
Pluto at the time
Yeah.
was a planet.
Yeah. My
You see
very
how them change the
educated
facts pan with Davian?
They put it back as a planet.
Facts.
They took it out and they put it back. That's why I don't believe these people anything them say.
Yeah. Earth flat too. Earth is flat.
Earth
too.
is actually flat. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's why you can't go Alaska, you know. I mean, that's why you can't go Antarctica, you know. You remember Attack on Titan with the wall?
Yeah.
The people that lived only within the wall, them can't see outside of the wall.
Yeah.
You can only, like, the reality you live is based on what you see, though. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, brother, the earth flat, man. Yeah, man. Why you find it so hard to believe, dog? You know, so the earth was once flat, then it changed. Why not? No, but the thing is now, Davian. All right, fun and joke aside.
Different podcast.
Fun and joke aside, Davian. Yes. Fun and joke aside. The thing is now, when a man like me start to think these ways,
Yeah.
you have people like you will laugh after me.
Brother.
But you have to understand, say, nothing wrong with thinking outside of the box. Nothing wrong with thinking outside of the normal lines or chain after. That is how we have new inventions and new cures and all these things.
Yeah,
Instead of thinking traditionally, you think outside.
Seriously, the first concept of the earth was that it was flat.
Why did it change?
It changed because of a man named Galileo. I think he was one of the first people to actually discover that for the earth to be the way it is, it has to be spherical.
And after Galileo said that, how much people after that test it for sister true?
Well,
How much you
if
know?
you believe in your space travel or stuff like that, you have to trust the science. There's more.
Do your own research, Davian.
You know, there was a brother. He did that thing. He built his own rocket ship to find out if the earth was flat. Because, you know, fairly enough, I can see why people have the distrust in society and the distrust in science. So when you have a distrust in anything, you will form your own ideologies and your own beliefs.
Of course.
Technically, I'm going with the science that has been presented to me, and I'm accepting that for what it is right now.
The same people who tell you Greenland is the size of Africa.
Tonniel, let's stick to one conspiracy at a time, please. I can only process one at a time, right? So, in my mind, the reality of it is that based on the science that I believe, it is spherical. It doesn't eliminate the chance that people are lying to me, or the data that I've seen or the information that I've been receiving is not factual.
Yeah.
Until the day that I decide to buy a ticket on that Elon Musk flight and go up there and see the earth as a ball myself, I cannot 100% say that the earth is spherical. Mm-hmm. But I am of the belief, based on the science that has been done and the research and the studies, until those works are refuted, I will stick to this belief. Because a scientist says something doesn't necessarily mean that it is true. It is true in that moment, but in the future it can be refuted. Just like how it was true that Pluto was a planet scientifically for a period of time, and then that was refuted by another scientist.
And then put it back again.
And then another one.
Them change reality again and put it back.
So that's what I'm saying. You study biochemistry. You know that science changes based on new evidence and new studies, and it can be refuted over time.
And based on influence too.
Possibly as well.
Yeah, man, because if I were to bring up a scientific fact, if I were to discover something scientifically, my scientific discovery would be less credible than if it came from Isaac Newton
or an organization.
Or a known person in the scientific community.
Yes, because that's why we need credibility. It doesn't mean that we can say that all science is fake and not real, because these people have built up credibility and there are systems in place to maintain the credibility. Right, Rasta?
Yeah, man.
So, there are certain things that we either have to accept the scientific evidence,
or we challenge it.
Or you challenge it and then refute it. Do your own study. Like this guy, he built his own craft, went up there. Too bad he didn't make it back down alive to tell if it's flat or that, but he tried. And if you have that belief, you should build a rocket ship. Everyone's building them now. You have the hopes and the dreams. Find the ways and the means.
Me, I don't want to go to space.
Yeah.
We don't need to go space, David.
Don't need to stress me out to the dog.
Yeah, stress me out, brother.
Yo. All right.
Yes,
I'm
people.
hungry. Yes, people. Thank you so much for tuning in. All the flat earthers, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome, yeah.
All the spherical earthers, welcome to the podcast. Thanks for tuning in. And we out.
We out.
Yaadman Podcast are the one. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast.
Subscribe now. We out.